Good morrow, gentle townspeople of the interwebs, and welcome back for some more Star Wars The Old Republic stuff. I've got to say, over the last few days, I have been playing an insane amount of this game. The open beta is coming to an end, and I've been trying to get as much things up and recorded as I can so that I can show you, because it is a fantastic game and it's well worth going out and sort of considering purchasing. Have a look at the videos if you like them. But it's really well worth getting. So yeah, my wrist hurts. I am a gibbering wreck of 20 straight hours worth of gaming, which is just... it's ridiculous. But I'm here and I've survived, and I have my sniper, which is... the sniper is the advanced class of the Operative. The Operative is the Imperial... I'd say it's a foil class, so it's very, very similar to what you would expect if you were playing a smuggler on the Republic side. The mechanics are very much the same. You have an energy bar at the bottom here, and if I can click on that, there we are. We have energy, and you've got the speed of the energy here, and you've got the number of bars. The more energy you have, the faster your energy will regenerate. The less energy you have, the slower it will regenerate. So it's one of those mechanics. If you see my smuggler video, it's very similar, but there are some key skills which are which are different, which I'll go over in a minute. Because I've gone down the sniper road. I'll show you the skill tree here. We have 3 different trees. We've got marksmanship, engineering, and lethality. And they are all damage. You don't have to worry about healing being a sniper. You don't have to worry about tanking being a sniper. You just have to worry about shooting things and blowing things up with bombs. And that's pretty much how the class goes. I'll go over this. Marksmanship is more to do with aimed shots, precision and accuracy, and criticals. And everybody loves to see big crit numbers coming up. I know I do. It's one of my favourite things. Snapshot. What I'll do is I'll provide a link to a build calculator I found on the interwebs again, and so you can actually have a look and a play around with builds you might want to see if you're considering sort of leveling up, because it is a big commitment when you go for a character and you think, well, I'm going to spend X hundred hours playing this character, so it's a big decision choosing a class. The lethality tree is a shared tree, no matter which advanced class you get, and it's more to do with sort of PvP stuff than you would expect. But the spec that I've been using, this marksmanship here, it's worked fabulously. I've got a few videos of me doing some PvP I've put up with an explanation of war zones, where I completely destroy war zones, going top damage and top kills as a level 10 sniper. I think this is the class I'll roll. If I go for an Imperial, this is definitely the one. And it will get nerfed sooner or later, and I will have to cry about it, I think. So we'll go over some of the basic skills. We've got rifle shot, which is your basic one, doesn't cost any energy. And you've got take cover, which is like it's exactly the same mechanic as the smuggler video that I've upped. So if you're interested in finding out a little bit more about that, you can go and have a look at the smuggler video. We have obviously the bar changes here. This green bar, this is your cover bar. You have snipe, which comes up, and that's your main damage dealing ability up to this level, and it just annihilates people. It's a cast which takes, I think it's 1.5 seconds, and it smashes the hell out of people. You can just spam 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, and people just die. We have explosive probe, which is a sticky grenade. Sticks on people, and then when you shoot them with a blaster, it will explode, causing an explosion, I guess. Frag grenade, which is grenade with splash damage, so the main target takes a little bit more damage, and the targets around it take a little less damage. We have Corrosive Dart, which is a dot, which causes internal damage, and Debilitate, which is direct damage, I think it's energy damage, and it puts a stun on at the end, which is quite cool. Flashbang, which is an Uber CC. You throw it at the target and it stuns the main target and other targets in the area as well. The main target is effective for a longer time than the targets around it. And I think, I'm not too sure, but I think small amounts of damage don't end it. But we'll see that in a minute. I can't be too sure about that. Overload Shot, which is a non-energy skill. So if people are coming after you and you want to just kite them, you can kind of run around spamming Overload Shot. Have Laze Target, which is a buff. So you cast that, and then you cast one of your main abilities, and it has 100% crit on the next shot. Got Ambush, which is very similar to Snipe, really, except it takes slightly longer to cast. It takes 2.5 seconds, but it does a higher amount of damage. So if you're opening in PvE, that's probably the one you're first going to use. I don't know if PvP, I probably wouldn't. It's probably not really going to be worth it because you're going to be wanting to put out just uber amounts of damage all the time and waiting that extra second. I don't know, for me, I don't really use it too often. We have Leg Shot, which is direct damage and immobilises the target for 5 seconds. What happens is if somebody breaks the CC, there's like 2 seconds they're stunned for before they come out of that. And then you have Recuperate, which is your recovery mechanic. Let's see if we can show that. Which is really cool. Look at this. It's a lovely animation, isn't it? Where you look at a little wanted board and your health and energy recuperates. I think that's fabulous. I'm sorry about my hat. It's a terrible looking hat. Look at this awful hat which I've been lumbered with. You can turn off helms, but I've just simply been too lazy. I think I'll do that later. We have Escape, which is your free, and Shiv, which is a melee attack. It's a little like Backblast for the smuggler, except you don't need to be at someone's back to use it. Overload Shot, gone over that. Ambush. Adrenaline Probe. If you run out of energy or you want more energy, hit this and you recover 50 energy over 3 seconds. Cover Pulse, an AoE centered on you. When you're in cover, so when you press take cover and you use this ability, it flings out an AoE which knocks people away from you and also provides a really cool stun. It's a very OP ability, I think. And we have Entrench, which stops you from being knocked out of cover, and it provides a bigger cover screen. I'll show you that in a second. Distraction, which is your normal stun, and Takedown, which is a small finisher. So if you've got a mob on like 30% health or less, you can just fire that off. It's a instant cast and bye-bye mob most of the time. So we can go and have a look. As I was saying, this is one of the strongest classes in the game, in my opinion, and I've played most of them now. I mean, I haven't spec'd a lot of them, I haven't played sort of a lot of advanced classes, but this is definitely one of them. So the first thing I normally do is take up cover with my little cover shield. I'm throwing a few snipe shots, and then just lob a grenade in, follow it up by your normal blaster shots, so that you're not too low on energy. Chuck off a grenade. I'm just doing this to show you a lot of things, really. This isn't sort of my normal rotation. I think my normal rotation would be open with ambush, then sort of go for fragmentation grenade on packed mobs, then just carry on until they're all dead with snipe, and if any of them rush me, I'll just hit my cover pulse. So we've got a strong mob there and a smaller mob. I'll tell you, I'll hit Entrench. Where's that? There we are. And as you can see, that brings up a larger cover shield for you, which is quite cool. In fact, that's absolutely that's uber, isn't it? So then you hit, well, I'm going to hit X for my laze target, which is 100% crit chance. Gives you 20 seconds to get the target. I'm going to cast Ambush. And 800, that's a massive number. For this game, at this level, that is a big number in single target damage. The cooldown is longer, but you know, it's worth it, I think. And we have Leg Shot. There's a little volley he fires off. And this can be used on the sliced through it, I haven't shown you that. Corrosive Darts. Fire that. That's pretty much it. It's not very good, but you can see it's got a little dot there. Periodic damage. Flashbang. Wow, he came out of that really quick. I suppose he's already been CC'd, so CC'd him with Leg Shot. So obviously his immunity increased when I took that shot. Oh, haven't actually got that on. Oh, I should be nobbled for that. That's my coordination. That's my basic buff. It gives an increased chance to, well, increased chance to crit, which is always good. Right, so let's recuperate a little bit. Oh, Jack. I keep on calling her Jack. My companion is dead. So here's a quick tip for you. If you can't be bothered to go back and revive them, you can always just dismiss them and resummon them again. And they always come back, no matter where they are. So what I'm going to do is, these mobs should attack now. I'll show you Cover Pulse. Oh, it's typical, isn't it? Right, let's take cover here. Cover Pulse, which is stupidly OP. I mean, look how far that mob went away from me. And let's go for Shiv, which is like a little knife animation. It's quite nice. You can run out of energy very, very quickly with this class. Very, very quickly. You've got to be super aware of your cooldowns, I think. I mean, so I'll just give you an example. This is like a normal strong mob. You encounter a lot of strong mobs. Say that now and I can't get rid of it. But if you're on an elite, your energy will just disappear in a heartbeat if you spam 222. It's not so much an issue in PvP because obviously you'll be moving about and picking up power-ups and things, so you'll be putting out more damage overall. That's yeah, which one haven't I shown you? Debilitate. I think I'm going to get close for that. Yeah. That's a stun. Good electrical stun. And I'll flashbang them. Nice thing about companions is they don't break crowd control, which is fantastic. Companions in that respect are probably better than sort of the worst pug groups that you're kind of getting. And, oh, I was going to knife it. I like knifing things to finish them. Yeah, but I've had so much fun with this class. If you're sort of interested in it and you think, well, I think I could compare it to when I played Rift. It's very much like going for what kind of build? Be a rogue build, like I suppose it's a bit like a hunter, but more static. I mean, you are, you know, I'm not going to lie, you are quite static, but it's more like sort of like a marksman build. I think that would be what I'd compare it to. You know, you've got a lot of cooldowns to augment damage, and you know, a lot of the time your bigger sort of damaging attacks are going to be stationary. In my other video, I did sort of mention that we had, you know, like there might have been an issue with this cover mechanic thing when it came to PvP. I take it all back. I think, you know, now I've had a chance to play some more sort of PvP at a bit higher level, you can dominate with this. You can dominate with this build. I mean, I don't know what it would do like for other builds. Oh my god, if you took the actual sort of PvP tree, I think you would completely dominate. Where are we? Oh, that's this guy. You can still roll into cover. That cover shield is exactly the same effect as being behind a rock, so it doesn't really make much difference where you are. I mean, I've specced into the tree. I get this thing called ballistic dampeners from that skill there, which is damage absorption. A lot of your skills are based on being in cover or leaving cover and getting buffs if you decide to go down that sort of marksman road. Oh, my companion's dead. Probably won't survive. Let's get a bit closer, stun him. See those probes? They're horrible. They're a pain. Right. You know what this says to me? Run away and manage your companion much better in the future. I never notice when my companions die. I just completely oblivious. They could be screaming for help for like years and years, and I'm just leaving them to meet their maker. Sorry, mate, your fate is sealed. Anyway, the beta comes to an end today, so I've had a lot of fun with it. It's been a pleasure to test it. It's improved drastically just in the last few months. I mean, even the graphics are better. Everything about this game at the moment is looking to me like it's going to be a successful launch and a win. And if you decide to sort of buy it, you know, good for you. It's brilliant. I hope to see you in game. I'll post up sort of what server I'm on, and if anyone wants to kind of add me as a friend, or if you play sort of the game, you know, let me know. I'll be posting stuff in the next few days. Lots of stuff. I mean, I must have, God, 8-10 hours worth of good footage. Oh my God, there are troopers! Run away from the troopers before they kill me. I am not the Imperial operative you are looking for. Thanks a lot for watching. It means a lot to me that I've got sort of so many nice people who are saying kind things and giving me likes and subscribing, and I thank you very much for it. And on that note, I think I'm probably going to collapse now, because it's been 20 hours and I'm going slightly mad. But I am an endurance gamer, and I will prevail. So thanks a lot. I'll see you next time. Have fun. Kipper out.